And my mission is to fight Islamophobia and therefore show to the Western people that Muslims are not how you think, and this was one of the ways I could do it.
Lebanon and communities around the world continue to mourn the victims who died in last month's explosion in Beirut. Now, a Montreal photographer is sharing his experience after traveling to Lebanon just days after the blast, hoping to capture the aftermath in a country he says is close to his heart.
So seeing footage of the explosion and the days after, and the revolution kind of continuing, I told myself, I have to go. It's my mission. So I decided to buy a plane ticket and come back.
The 27-year-old photographer that goes by the name of Drowster traveled around the Middle East in 2016 for over a year. Last month, exactly 11 days after the blast that killed 200 people and injured thousands more, he returned hoping to document the before and after and raise money to support the victims. Drowster says he's noticed how the country is grieving.
The first series I completed was how music stopped in Beirut since the explosion. So Beirut has always been known as like a party city. The clubs are insane, the underground parties are insane. And since the explosion, there has been nothing. And it was the last thing that bonded Lebanese together. It's the one thing that put politics aside, religion aside, they were just bonding at night. And it's what united the youth. And now that one last thing that survived civil wars, that survived revolutions, that survived financial crises, is now gone.
Lebanese families are still struggling with rebuilding. Many were already unable to make ends meet because of the country's economic crisis.
I realize how Middle Easterners are they don't have a voice. The only voice they have are through terrorist groups. And so they're so not well represented that it's my duty now to share their stories and to change the perception that Westerners have of the region and of the people.
Drowster says it's the hardest thing he's had to photograph and hopes that when he comes home, he can share his images in a book.
Seeing people from middle class, so like well-dressed, nice jeans, nice shirt, nice shoes, digging in the trash and try to find food or to find anything, and realizing that those people from one day to the other, probably their lives switched.
In Montreal, Melina Giubilaro, City News.